Yeah, well, the bed pulled out to make a double bed for the grown-ups. And it was put back during the day to give more room inside. And again, we would sleep underneath with a mattress there. You had your Queenie stove to keep everything nice and warm. The caravan would be pulled a little distance away, and when the event started to happen, all the children would be sent away, all the men would run away, and it would be the women that would look after the one that was going to have the baby. You never knew anyone was having a baby until you actually heard it cry or seen it come out over the steps. There's so much in our culture that people really don't understand. I mean, I can honestly, I'm 60 odd years old now, and I lived in one of these till I was nearly 15. And my mum and dad slept up here, and we slept down there.
What we got here is a Burton, made in 1887. It was saved because it was in a barn for about 60 years, kept out of the elements. The whole family lived in it. It seems such a confined space, but we know they did. In the summer, the children used to sleep underneath. You still got hooks underneath where they used to put the canvas round. And the children in the summer would sleep underneath. In the winter, under the bunks at the back. Well, we've got the old evolution here, haven't we, from times past to the present day. Before this was the bender tents, and you had this type of wagon came in, which is one of the earliest. And then we've evolved 100 years later through gradual development. We've got the type of thing down there. I still love this. If I could turn my clock back and be born in an era, I think this would be the one I would choose. Yeah, that's a bit romantic maybe.
That peg knife fed and clothed our people. Fed and clothed me. As you can see, I mean, we've got proof there that my parents were actually making pegs there to sell by the gross.
They go so far back up the stick and they shave. Keep shaving and shaving and shaving. And in the end, you will get the perfect chrysanthemum.
My granny, my dad's mother, used to mend umbrellas and go round to knock on a door and exchange a good umbrella for a broken one and go back and mend it just for a few pennies.
You'd have the orange ones here and the red ones there, and the gorges could see you coming, and people loved these flowers.
It's carrying on today with whatever trades our people have taken up today, like scrap metal dealing, tarmacking, tree topping or hedging or gardening.
The gorges, the non-Romanes that end up with these flowers, they can use them when they got dirty and dusty for lighting their fires. But it's something that we would never do.
Why not?
Because it's a bad luck. It's bad luck to burn elder. It's bad luck to burn anything that feeds you. And these flowers would keep families for months on end. And the people that employed us didn't have any children. And the lady of the farm we never used to see unless we knocked on the door to buy milk or something, or butter. And this particular year I can remember that things had changed, that the woman was over friendly, and my mother picked up on it. There was my dad's brother and my dad had met on the road to work on that farm. And I can remember my mother was very uneasy. And the woman come to the fire several times saying what wonderful children that mother had. And she said, well, they're no better than anybody else's. And then it come to that we didn't understand. It was the lack of education that frightened us and put us in danger. The man had gone across the field to me dad working on the saw bench and asked if he could adopt. He didn't say adopt. We didn't know what that word was, but have my eldest brother to bring him up. Now in them days we thought that if you wanted our children you could just take them, and it was the snow was up over your knees, and I can remember my dad coming back to the fire as white as a sheet, and my mum asking him what was wrong, and he just said, throw everything, we've got to move. And then he told me mum that the woman had wanted my eldest brother Arthur, and I can remember it was in the night when we shifted from Melksham, bags over the horses' feet so they wouldn't slip and slide in the ice and snow on the road, and the two wagons with two complete families travelling in the dead of night. And I can remember like it was moonlight, and it was unreal because we'd never travelled like that before. But the fear that those people could come to that fire and take that child, put our horses in danger, our lives in danger, because we were not educated. We didn't know we could say no. You can't do that. And I can remember it was in the early hours when we pulled on Melcham Common, and there was loads of other wagons there, and the dogs went berserk. And when one of the men found out why we'd come in the night, the whole lot got up, fires was built up, and they sat up all night with us because they could imagine what we'd gone through. And it was only a matter of, 8-10 miles we'd gone. But we felt safe because they were there, they could protect us. But we didn't know it was lack of education, that woman and that man could not take me, mum and dad's eldest child.